My name is Blues, model number DLN000. Dr. Thomas Light's first creation. However, I like to call myself Dr. Light's first failure. I knew my father very well. However, he wanted to change my power core, since it was unstable, and I could have died from it, if the time came. The only problem was I didn't trust him to not change who I was, considering I was also made to be a weapon and not just his son. Each day, I'm one step closer to death. However, I don't pay it much mind. Because that's not the main issue. Chaos had been unleashed on the Mushroom Kingdom and later the entire world. Now there's only a handful of survivors. And I have to carry the burden of keeping my failing system a secret. The only person who could reasonably fix it is Kamek. However, I'm not going to let him, because I know of his past, vaguely. He used to work under Lord Bowser, and even though he may not carry evil intentions anymore, I'm still not going to take the chance, because I'd rather die tomorrow as Blues than live forever as someone else. Funny thing about history, it never asks for permission. It doesn't wait for heroes or for happy endings. It just happens. People remember the victors, but they forget the broken. I was built to fight, but somewhere between the circuitry and the silence, I became something else. Not quite hero, not quite villain, just a ghost in the timeline, watching everyone fall apart in slow motion. They called me a prototype, the first, the flawed. But flawed is just another word for freedom. And freedom, freedom's a funny thing when all you've known is war. I've seen alliances crumble, ideals twist, and hope rot from the inside out. And through it all, I keep walking, because if I stop, no one remembers I was ever here.
Blues, seriously, stop monologuing.
Damn it, Silver.
Cause you need to stop using my phone. It's on like 5% and I need to take a shit.
Why the hell do you need your phone to take a shit?
To scroll on TikTok and what's left of it.
There's still TikTok?
Yes.
What? I never knew that. But anyway, it's getting dark. We need to go back inside and talk to Kamek.
Oh, we got power again.
Surprising.
Well, maybe Kamek has something for us to feed.
Well, you think he's still here?
Well, this is the only safe house here.
Hello, guys. I didn't expect to see you guys again.
We're just coming here for food, and he's here for oil.
No, I'm more so here because I have nothing else to do. Well, you can help yourself to a donut or maybe some tea packets. That's pretty much all we have left.
What happened to the 5 donuts that we had last time?
Well, we had, someone over here who ate all of them.
Who? Don't tell me it's that thing again.
Oh, what's up, Silver?
Damn it.
I just woke up from my monster nap, so what are we doing today, guys?
You're not gonna be doing shit. We're gonna go look around for other survivors other than you.
Silver, I don't think there's anyone else here.
Why?
Because my radar hasn't tracked anyone else.
Damn it. You're restricted to dog food only. If I see you anything else, I'm killing you.
Well, actually, it's not like it's gonna matter because it was gonna come back anyway.
Yeah. I'll torture you by making you watch gay porn.
Well, there's none of that either. It all got destroyed in a purge. But actually, I do have something I want to talk to you two about.
What?
Well, after a thorough investigation, I finally figured out who the Chaos Trigger is.
Actually?
Yes. Now just come to my lab and I'll show you where it is.
You have a lab? You have a lab?
Yeah, I'm just trying to save electricity.
You have an AC, games, heroes.
Well, it shouldn't matter that much as long as we know who the Chaos Trigger is.
Yeah.
Well, lucky for you, I have the exact means of getting that information. See, if my calculations are correct, the Chaos Trigger should be this guy right here.
Ew.
Looks interesting. Yes, it does appear that this is the man known as the Chaos Trigger. Well, doesn't look like too much.
Looks like ass.
But how can we prove that he is the Chaos Trigger? Well, actually, lucky for you, I have just the thing. Follow me.
Another lab?
See, if we look right here, we have the last surviving Chaos Emerald.
When did you get this?
Well, I got it the day the chaos started, and I kept it secret from everyone so it wouldn't be stolen.
You could have powered the entire city. You could have saved everyone.
Well, not exactly. Since the rest of the Chaos Emeralds got purged into Chaos's form, this is the only one, and so its energy has been significantly reduced, which means it's pretty much useless. However, with my magic wand abilities, I am able to make you see the vision of the Chaos Trigger.
Give me that.
Take it. Okay, so, here's how we do this. So, what you do is you look into the emerald, and if you think really hard, and, well, with a little assistance from me, you will be able to see the vision. So the Chaos Trigger really was that plumber. Kevik, even though we now know who the Chaos Trigger is, how does that really help us? It's not like we can do anything about it now. Well, actually, I do have a solution for that as well. Really? Yes. See, in the Chaos Purge that happened a few years back, I decided to develop something that could help us at one point. And that would be, well, pretty simple. A time machine.
Time machine?
Yes. However, it's not really tested, so it might be a bit dangerous. However, Blues, I believe you would be the best fit for this mission to take out the Chaos Trigger from the past. Well, I'm certainly down for it. I don't want to live in this hellhole anyway. Perfect. Now, what about you, Silver?
Let me check my schedule. Yeah, I'm free.
Whatever. Now let's go to the machine. Well, guys, this is the time machine. Looks pretty sustainable. Yeah, it's designed to look like that. However, we haven't tested it yet, so I'm not even sure if it works completely.
I'll do it.
Yes, we already got that, Silver. I'm ready to do it too. This future is already doomed. The least we can do is at least attempt to save it. Well, after all, I mean, it is pretty nice to have a time machine just in your basement. Your basement. We don't live here.
Why have you been keeping this secret from us?
Well, it's not really me keeping it secret. It's more like me hiding it from Chaos. What do you think, Chaos is gonna go back in time? Well, considering he recently gained sentience, he might. However, if you guys are ready to do this, I'm just gonna set up the machine. Okay then. So, what do you think we're able to do now?
I don't know.
Alright, you two ready? Yes, I'm positive.
Yep.
Alright, time machine launching in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wait, I forgot about the item.
That Mario figure is the root cause of all of our suffering. If we're able to take him out from the past, then we will save the future and protect the ones we care about. I will not let this mission become another failure. I must win. If it kills me, then so be it. Because I am Blues, and whether or not I survive, it doesn't matter, as long as our mission is successful.